Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year's, friend. It's time to get creative. It's time to get inspired and time to share beautiful creations with others. So come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're from. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. It's all about sharing creativity with you. I love to do that. And today we're kicking off the new year with some celebration creativity. Celebration starts next Tuesday, right? Is the 7th. I gotta look at the calendar. Yeah, next Tuesday the 7th. Celebration starts. There's so much going on next Tuesday. The mini catalog goes live. There's new online exclusives that go live. There's new kits that go live. It's going to be a fun day and you're going to want to be a part of it. So make sure if you're new to me and you're not signed up for my newsletter, there's going to be more details in there regarding all the fun things happening. So you're in the know. And yeah, so hi Shirley, welcome. So there's just a ton going on, and today we're going to use one of those beautiful new celebration papers for our projects today called the Bloom Impressions. So Shirley, I hope you had a great New Year's. The snow is starting to fly here, as you probably know. Happy New Year, Betty. Welcome. I don't know if snow started in your neck of the woods yet, but we're expected to get quite a bit of snow here over the next several days. I don't know, maybe, well, not a ton if you really think about it. I think maybe at least 12 inches between now and Sunday. I didn't get a chance to listen to the weather last night. I've been in my office creating tons and tons of cards. Like a lot of cards. So I'm ready for my open house that starts next week. Next Friday and Saturday I have open house hours, which will give you more details in my newsletter. So if you're local to me, make sure to pay attention to that because I would love to have you join me. There's going to be some make and takes. There's going to be sign up for classes, upcoming classes. There's also going to be some retired product you can purchase as well. So come and check out that newsletter. And let's see, I don't know, there's just so much to talk about, right? I'm looking at my notes. And I'm doing a designer paper share. So if you love I'll be sharing a little bit more in details over the next few days. So if you love designer paper and love getting like it all uncut so you can cut it up yourself, then you're going to love our designer paper share. I'm partnering with another demonstrator, Betty, and we are offering half packages of designer paper in our share. There's 9 designer papers and plus a quarter package of the glimmer paper that come out in the mini catalog and the online exclusives. And what's even great for our share is we're also throwing in some free PDF tutorials and card kits as well. So you can complete some, there'll be 9 cards that you can complete with your designer paper share. And all the cardstock is included. You will be cutting into your designer paper for your cards, for your make and takes if you want to make them, or you could substitute them for something else as well. But we give you all the measurements and everything that you need to complete them, and they're really easy and simple. You don't need the bundles to complete or the stamps to complete your cards, your projects. But you do need stamps, your own stamp set, and ink for greetings, and adhesives, obviously. So if you want more details about that, you can find it in my newsletter. So read the newsletter that's going to come out tomorrow, okay? And if you have questions, you can definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Okay, no, the snow is brown here. So Betty has not got any snow. Well, ours is going to be white, I'm sure, by tonight. And welcome, Gail. I'm glad you're here today as well, and Happy New Year. Okay, let's get started because that's what you're here for, is to get creative, right? And I threw in one more card. We're making 2 cards today with the same card sketch, and this sketch will probably be in the next newsletter as well. I'm going to work on that tonight. So you'll have a PDF tutorial for this card. So let me think here. Do I have my desk set up correct? I'm really bad. I was like, really, the lighting is awful. I have shadows all over my desk, and I don't know if it's the arm. It's the way the lights are today because it's dark here today. All right, so let's get started. So this is the Celebration for 2025 paper. There's one other paper, right? Is there one or two? I think there's one other paper, right? I gotta think for a minute. Yeah, there's one other paper, Celebration paper, the toadstool. And so I have both here today to show you. So this is the Bloom Impressions, and I love it. It's just such happy paper. And you can, as my title was, it's mix and match, right? So you can mix and match all of these designs, these fabulous, bright, springy designs. And let's flip over to the back side. So it's easy for you to do a mix and match with stuff, which is what I love. So there we go. It's just beautiful. And this comes 12 by 12, okay? And as a bonus, our Designer Paper Share also has some bonuses too. And there'll be a bonus little thing of that paper as well. All right, the other things we're using today are the Just Wanted to Say dies, and you can find these in our online exclusive store. They're not in the catalog. There's a Happy Birthday, Celebrate, and Feel Better Soon, and plus some other die cuts as well. You could make a present. You've got stars and hearts and flowers. So this will butt up to make like a little flower there. So you could do a bouquet of flowers if you wanted to, and plus we have a bow that will also coordinate with the package. All right, so these are I don't use these that much, but I've been using them lately. So okay, hope you've all been enjoying. Hi Gail, welcome, and hi Charlotte, Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so there's the dies that we're using today, and we're also using the Spotlight on Nature, and I didn't grab them, but we have used them in the past. It's the die set with all those nice different size circles as well, and yeah, they're fun. Let me there we go. So let's get that out of the way, and then this is another celebration item here. Let's see. I don't know if you can. I need a piece of dark cardstock, which I don't have. But I don't know if you can see the flowers in here. Let me grab one that's already embossed. Hang on. That would be the smartest thing to do. So this one's already embossed. Can you see the flowers on it, the textures? This is a really cool. I love how petite they are and everything. They've got stars on them, so they look like starburst and everything. So yeah. All right, let's see here. So I think that's all we're using today. Oh, and I'm gonna share. We're gonna do a second card with this toadstool designer paper, and I don't have, let me grab out the different patterns. Now this is there's 24 sheets and there's fewer designs, so let's see, I think there's 6 designs. There's 6, I'm trying to remember. So there's that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think there's 6 designs. What are we missing? So 6, so there'll be 8 of each of the 6 designs, which is really cool. So you get a bigger variety, or a larger quantity of each one. Okay, so we've got this one right here. All right, here's the flip side, these greenery type leaves, and of course, see, that matches very well with this. And we got these cute little snails on this and some ladybugs, and then we've got this I think it's melon mambo, And then we've got these dots here, little dots. Hi Sue, welcome. And then we've got some stripes, some more toadstools here. These could be fussy cut if you want. And there's a punch and a stamp set in our mini catalog, which I can't show you yet. Next Tuesday is the day. And then here's that design. And then we have this fabulous, like, I think it's like birch, or maybe it reminds you of a toadstool. I'm not sure. And then this variegated toadstool pattern. So these are really fun. I love this. It's just another bright, happy collection of paper. All right, so let's move that. All right, so as I said, we are creating a card sketch today. So I've got a little piece, 1/8 of an inch of blueberry bushel. And then I've cut, I've already adhered my designer paper to my envelope flap, okay? And we've got a little 1/2 inch strip, well, maybe, yeah, a 1/2 inch strip. What did I do there? Okay, that's going to be for our inside. So that's our inside. We've got a label. I've already die cut the happy birthday. There's a solid and then a cursive right out. Okay, already done. And then I've got 3 strips here. All right, and this is what I'm going to put on my card front. So simple and easy. So this is a 1 inch by 4 inch piece of designer paper, and that makes it super simple for you to get the most out of your card stock or designer paper. So it's really easy for you to do, cutting and just get a lot out of it. All right, so as I said, I've already embossed with the Starstruck embossing folder, and this is a thick white base, card base. Thick basic white. So let's adhere this. I've gotten where I've used a 1/4 sheet of cardstock, basic white, just the regular thin cardstock, and just embossed it in the embossing folder, and then adhere this to the card front. It's so much easier to emboss than doing that front by itself. All right, and I know it's all in how you trim. Sometimes you need to trim and other times you don't. I think it depends on which trimmer I'm using. So we're going to just cut off this little sliver that's overhanging our base. It's easy to do. Okay, so let me grab a bone folder. I'm going to just crease this a little bit better. And I simply, if you have a directional pattern, make sure you're cutting it directionally. Sometimes I do a 4 inch strip and then do my 1 inch strips. So I just simply want to go like this. And I'm going to kind of guess the middle. Normally I get a grid paper out, but we're going to just eyeball it. All right, and just kind of get a feel. I just want a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch in between them. All right. So I'm going to start with the middle one first. So let's do that. And you're going to love this card sketch. And as I said, there will be a tutorial for this in the next newsletter, because this is a classic one that you can do with any paper. And I'm going to be sharing, I think this might be my January thank you gift for anybody who does a $50 or more order. So let's do this. I'll have details in my newsletter about that. Okay, so let's do this. And you could have all 3 the same if you wanted to, but I like to mix it up a little bit. All right, and so my one hint is you want them close enough so this doesn't look out of place. You don't want them so far apart that it just looks out of place, but I kind of like how it's sandwiched in there and looks really nice. Okay, so let's, what do I want to do? Let's add some dimensionals onto this. All right, here we go. And you can make a bunch of these up. Go and emboss all your card fronts, get them layered up, and then the longest part is die cutting these, right? But they're not hard. You could do the black and the white at the same time when you're running it through, because there's only one die. It's two separate dies, so you can make one card at a time. There we go. Now on these, I did use adhesive sheets, okay? But we're going to, I'm going to just pop out the inside layers here, all right? These little pieces that the die didn't pop out. Sometimes they just stay when you pull the adhesive sheet too. And I like that the eye is attached to birthday, so I don't have to worry about hunting down a separate eye by itself, right? And this goes on so super easy. Oh, that was a tongue twister. Okay, so who has New Year's resolutions? Is anybody doing any New Year's resolutions? Are you one to do them and try to stick to them? Or you just say, okay, let's just have a great year, right? I always try to do resolutions. I don't know if I always stick to them, but I try to. So this year I want to get better at being more consistent with my content so you guys can keep me more accountable. I need accountability. And I need to blog more. So that's my goal, is to get to blogging. Back to blogging again. Okay, there we go. Wasn't that easy? So I'm going to flip it upside down because I really want to make sure I don't get dimensionals hanging off here. Let's just zoom in just a little bit more. That might help you guys. So dimensionals. So we're going to just add some dimensionals because I want them to stay on the circle. All right. And just put them here and here. I've made a lot of these cards, so I have more color combinations to share with you as well, using the Bloom Impressions Celebration paper. And Celebration this year is you can choose this paper for free with a $60 or more order. So it's every $60 you get to choose an item, or every 120 you can choose one of the larger levels, level 2. There's a stamp and die set or a separate stamp set as well. Okay, there we go. Isn't that super easy? And I found that these glassy dots go really good with this. All right, so I think we're going to use the yellow. You can see I've used a lot of yellow out of this. So let's go with the yellow. All right, and this I'm gonna use my scissors because they're just hard to pick up with the take your pick tool. You just kind of stick your scissors underneath there, kind of grab them. There we go. But don't you love the glassy dots on there? I'm really zoomed in now. There we go. All right, so isn't that sweet? I love it. So let's finish off the inside. Okay, let's do the inside. Let's add our strip of, I really zoomed out quite a ways there. Let's zoom back in. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just add this 1/2 inch strip, and you could really use any size that you want. Even it could even be a 1/4 inch. Sometimes if I just have a little sliver, I save it. Okay, Gail's is learning to school, maybe roller skating. Oh my goodness. Okay, get rid of some of your, oh, I love you upcycle so much. I love seeing what you do with stuff. You're so creative. Okay, that's a good goal to have, and I bet you'll do it. So a new skill, roller skating. Oh, God bless you. I'd be afraid of falling down. Okay. There we go, and there's our inside, and I'll leave it blank so it so I can add my, sometimes I like to wait to see what kind of greeting I want to put, you know, depends on the person, right? Okay, so let's look at the other ones that we have here. Look at this one in yellow right here. Isn't that so bright and happy with the Daffodil Delight? And then we've got some peach pie right here. And look at those glassy dots really go well with this paper. Here's this one right here. I like this one as well. Oh, I love this Blackberry Bliss. They're just in the, even though it's Gorgeous Grape, I think it still goes really well. These dots, the glassy dots go well with that. And then finally we have this Melon Mambo one right here. So look at all those different colors. Isn't that just a beautiful, versus just having a plain white die cut circle there? The colored circles really makes this designer paper pop. I love it. Okay, actually this is one of my swaps that I created that I did with other demonstrators, so hopefully other demos like that one as well. All right, so let's make one. Okay, Betty, so you have several. One is to make more cards and others to finish making some quilts. Betty, quilting's on my list too. I forgot about quilting. I should know that, right? I got quilts too. That's a good goal to have. Just finding time to quilt, right? Thanks, guys. Hi, Beverly. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, good. I'm glad you like them. Okay, let's make one with the toadstools, all right? So I picked out these pink ones, right? So if you have a birthday coming up, message me what birthday you are, right? Because that's another one of my goals, is to send you all a birthday card for your birthdays. Okay, let's pop these out. Their Stampin' Up! Came out with this, the December kit collection was a birthday calendar, so that's a great thing to start adding people's birthdays to, so you stay on track, because it's so easy to forget them. Okay, well, it could be more than birthdays. It could be anniversaries, whatever, to keep track of. Here we go. Could be births, you know, family's births as well. Of course, that's kind of birthday as well. Okay, so you got the happy, and gluing these down with the adhesive sheets. Isn't that so fabulous? My fingers are not all glued up. Glue is not oozing out from behind, and it just goes on. So, and I love the black. The black really makes things pop. Okay, so as I said before, I'm just eyeballing it, but you could easily use your grid paper. I'm going to just kind of set them on here. Let's see, let's move that one over just a hair. So you kind of get an idea where you want them to go, right? So it's kind of like here. So let's start with the center one. And there's the punch, as I said, that goes with this, in a stamp set that coordinates with the paper. There we go. And then let's adhere these. This would be pretty too, you know. Let's do this. And we'll add this. And I didn't cut out, and I literally was doing this right at 3 o'clock, cutting this paper up and getting it organized for you all. All right, so this feels crooked. You can kind of just put them down lightly in case you need to adjust. Is what I would recommend. Okay, there we go. And then once you've got them all glued down, and then just really smoosh it. Give it a back rub there. Sue's Hemans, okay, January. But you also got to send me your address so I can mail you a card. So that's the key, is to message me. Okay, that's my goal. Maybe I need to set up a Google form and put that in my next newsletter too. I'm going to write that right down so I remember, is a birthday form. because you know how it is. It's so easy to forget. I don't know about you. My memory gets harder and harder, and I'm young yet. I have to have things written down in order to remember. Just a lot to keep track of. Okay. Let's do this. I think we can use the same glossy dots as well, because I still have quite a few of them, and I need to start using them up because they've been around a while, and I have a feeling Stampin' Up! Will get rid of these eventually. So let's put these on. Let's go here. We're going to use another big one up here. There we go. And they're low profile too, so these are sweet. Isn't that sweet? I didn't do an envelope because I was fiddling with this last minute, but I'll finish it up and we will post this. Okay, and that's another thing, is start posting to Facebook the completed cards that we do here today. So look for that post if you want to see it. All right, so there we go. So Friday, we're going to use this fabulous paper again on Friday, and I have a really cool technique for you all using this paper that you're going to love. You'll be 88 on January 7th, Charlotte. Oh, happy birthday. I don't know if I have your address, so message me if you want. All right, one of these could be your cards. Okay, so let's see. I think I answered everybody's questions. So remember, celebration starts next Tuesday, the 7th. Oh, Celebration Day, Charlotte. So give yourself a birthday gift and buy some stuff from the new mini catalog. And let's see, what else? Mini catalog starts, kit collection starts. There's going to be a fabulous one. I can't show it to you because it's in the mini catalog. So if you have the mini catalog, I believe one of the next kit collection, you can see on page 7. I think it gives you like a little preview. Page 6 and 7, you can see what the kit is. It has something to do with ice cream cones, all right? I think that will be released, I don't know, in January. And let's see what else. Designer paper share. If you're interested, I would love for you to be part of my share. It's a great way to get all the papers at half price, or get a half a package. Well, it's normal price, but you're getting the half package. Everything's going to be packaged up well. We've got and you're going to get those free projects and tutorials and other little special treats as well. So all right, Happy New Year, Joan. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm so thankful that you're here with me to celebrate the new year. And let's hope it's filled with lots of creativity, consistency, and sharing of ideas. So we will see you all again on Friday on YouTube. So come join me. Bye-bye.